One of the most important tools for success in going from secondary to post-secondary for our students is having an educational plan. Our students need to know what they want to do in college or university, and they need to have a clear pathway. One of the key things is to take a personalized tour of the college or university of choice and see what kind of services that it has to offer, see where the cafeteria is, the library, see where student services is, and also make that connection to the First Nations, Métis and Inuit education unit at that institution.
In my first year, I wasn't doing well because I didn't know who to reach out to for help, what programs or what resources to access. As a first-year student, it was all a new world kind of thing. And then when I finally discovered Native Students Affairs, writing assistants, elders, groups or off-campus groups or sports teams or whatever, that's when I started having that kind of community support, and I think that's what really helped me with my overall success in school. Like my first year I had lower average, and by the time I finished with my fourth year I had a cum laude or 80 GPA, and I started off in my first year with a 69. So as soon as I had that support, my marks just shot up, and I was happier, and I felt like I had people to lean on when I needed, and also to support me, which helped me a lot.
I guess I truly enjoyed going to sweat lodges and that union with other women, with other students, feeling part of. It gave me strength, to get through it and to help them and to help myself, by having that connection with other Aboriginal students and professors, in other disciplines. So that always, when you feel like you belong because they're there, and you can connect with them and participate in several events, here at the university. So to stay connected with other Aboriginal students, that really was important for me, or else I would have felt very alone.
Going to post-secondary can be really overwhelming, but it is also very expensive. You have things like tuition, you have housing, you have books, and you have other expenses that you didn't have when you were going to high school. An educational plan is critical to the success of our students. Part of that plan is the financial part of schooling. Just as an example, for our First Nation students, the first place to start is to contact your home community and get in touch with the education counselor there, because at that point they have the application forms and the way to be considered to be funded by your band. If you are Métis, one of the key organizations to get a hold of is your Métis organization, which also has a separate process for applying for funding for college and university. And this is the same situation as well for our Inuit students. The other key thing that those organizations can do for our students is also make them very aware of the scholarships and the bursaries that are available only to First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students.